This is a test for my TikTok account, Daniel Larson _ 2024. Check, check, check.
Well, a lot's happened with old Daniel lately. I guess he lost his TikTok account, and I read his incredibly insane spew, posts on his community tab. But for some reason, there's no new posts. So after I'm done making this video of his TikToks and stuff, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna check the Reddit or something like that and see if maybe he's got a new YouTube account as well. Because there's not one post that's less than a day old. It's he hasn't posted nothing. It's probably all in the comments, and I'm not gonna go through them again. It has to be a new post for me to mess with it. But yep. So here we go. We're gonna watch some more of his TikToks.
Sorry everyone, but I am waiting for Bob right now to pay my bank account debt since it's completely in the negative this morning. It is December 3rd, 2023, and my bank account I woke up to being in the negative $60. I'm waiting for Bob to give me more money. Okay, so there's absolutely nothing I can do now. I am stranded in Boulder. It is December 3rd, 2023, and Bob won't pay any of my bills, won't pay any of my debt, so I'm fucking... It is December 3rd, 2023, and I am $60 in the negative balance in my bank account, and my phone bill is due tomorrow, and Bob won't answer any calls. So I have gotten word from CU University that they saw my threats against Bob in the text messages, and they have now revoked my scholarship.
Poor Daniel can't even catch a break, man. Trolls be taking away his imaginary scholarship because of the way he treats Bob. Poor Daniel. Yeah, he's not allowed at that campus at all. He's got this in his head that he can go back there when he can't. And I guarantee security's on the lookout for him, like big time. They know exactly who he is. I'm sure all the little college kids, because they know who he is, they're probably sharing videos of him saying all that crazy shit, poor guy. But yeah, let's watch some more. It's just so sad that the only thing that Bob is good to him is, for paying bills. Bob won't pay my bills for me today. Blah, 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 blah. He's such an asshole, man. He's an evil person. Maybe if he talked to Bob like he was a person, Bob would help him more. But Bob helps him plenty. And yeah, someone was saying it's $200. That's what I think it is too. It's probably $200 because he's always like, I got $200 now. You know what I mean? So it probably is. But yeah, let's check out some more of what old Daniel's up to.
So it is November 28th. And I have gotten 3 more days in a motel room. It is December 1st, 2023, and I just had to pay over $300 in back pay to my bank account. I have found out that it takes up to 14 days for bills to go through my bank account. So I'm being charged like $100 to $200. It is now December 2023, the 3rd of December, and I am still stranded in Boulder, Colorado, still needing to get...
Daniel's such a stupid asshole. There's buses around there that run from Boulder to Denver and Fort Collins and all that. It's like you see on South Park, and they're going from South Park to Fort Collins and all that. They got really good buses in Colorado. Daniel's so dumb he can't get on the bus and go to where he needs to go. It'd be a simple, little look on his phone, look at the bus schedules, see where they go, see what bus he has to get to. Ride buses to get to other bus stops, get like an hour pass or whatever. Yeah, but he's not smart enough to do that. And the first couple were not from today, but the last one was from today. So I think maybe he accidentally posted a couple of videos that he didn't mean to post. But yeah, let's watch some more Daniel. Let's see what he's got up to today.
It is now December 2nd, 2023, and I am going to the Boulder homeless shelter. I am scheduled for this Monday to talk with a case manager for housing in Boulder, Colorado. I am scheduled for this Monday to talk with a case manager for housing in Boulder, Colorado. So it is now December 2nd, 2023, and Bob apparently challenged me to call 911 and report that he was suicidal, so I did that.
It's so weird how Daniel talks. He has that system way of talking thing. You know what I mean? Like housing and all that. Most people are like, I need to rent a house. Daniel's like, I need housing. You know, it is a very weird. It is weird, isn't it? Am I the only one that finds that weird? You know, he's using all vouchers and all this stuff. These terminologies that you get when you're in the system. You know what I mean? It's weird, but yeah, he's all threatening to call the cops on Bob. Well, I guess he did. Did Bob tell me he was suicidal? Probably not. I don't know. Daniel's a compulsive liar. I understand that lady that there's a lady that she explained a lot of stuff about Daniel because she went to school with them. I'm going to put the video of that on the end of this video, and then I'm going to I'll finish with these TikToks, and that'll be the end of the video whenever I put that on. But yeah, here we go. Let's watch some more Daniel craziness.
It is now December 2nd, 2023, and I called the police to report Bob for financial abuse, and the police showed up. Wow, he called the police on Bob because Bob isn't giving him enough money. Look, and Daniel's got his problems and all that. But at the end of the day, he's also evil, man. He's a very evil. He doesn't feel any emotion toward other people. He's not wired the way the rest of us, are wired. He really needs to be institutionalized for the rest of his life. There's no reason he shouldn't be on the streets with everyone else. He's very dangerous. He could do anything. Imagine if he got a hold of a fucking knife or something like that, or anything. He's a very scary, a very real threat to other people, and a lot of people don't understand that. Daniel is... don't approach him. Don't attempt to talk to Daniel. Stay away from Daniel. Stay out of Daniel's life. And if you're really crazy and you want to get involved in his life and all that, pretend to be a fake person. Don't pretend to be a real person. It's not cool to pretend to be real people. But all right, let's get into it. So last week I went to the Boulder County Court. I got the plea deal, and I pleaded guilty for the Boulder CU case. So last week, I went to the Boulder County Court. I got the plea deal, and I pleaded guilty for the Boulder CU case. I pleaded guilty to the Boulder CU University court case with the issue that happened with the security guard, and I am now able to go back to CU University, but I am banned from Folsom Field. So I also have to pay $1,000 in court fees, and I have to do a year of probation now in Boulder. So that is a total of a year probation in Westminster, a year probation in Boulder, and 6 months probation in Jefferson County.
That man is a menace, man. Everywhere he goes, he's got a fucking court case. God damn. It's so fucking crazy, poor guy. Yeah, he's got probation in 3 places now. I think he's got court cases in 2 more places now. It seems like everywhere he goes, he just leaves a path of destruction in his wake. You know what I mean? He's like a fucking comic book supervillain or something like that. ah ha ha, busted the holes out of the wall. What are you gonna do about it, Batman? Or something like that. But yeah, that's the end of the video for that part of the video. The next one is the comment from a girl who said that she went to school with Daniel, and I thought it was really interesting to see. And I'll have add that onto the video real quick, and we'll go from there. All right. Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? Today I'm gonna show a very interesting comment that I got from someone that says they went to school with Daniel. So here it goes. Her name's Katie1319. I asked for permission to do this, so I wouldn't read all her comment, on stream on recording this. I didn't have her permission. All right, the reason Bob puts up with him is most likely due to the fact he can make up to 10,000 a month taking care of some developmentally disabled people. In Colorado, this work is tax free. I would say Daniel is one of the highest levels. There are levels when you take care of someone who is developmentally disabled. And just like landlords don't tell you about the roach infestation, group home agencies do not tell the caretakers what they're getting. You get what you get. So this guy is most likely making bank dealing with the level 10 Daniel. I went to school with Daniel back in 2014. He came from a very neglected household. He is developmentally disabled and shouldn't be allowed to be alone. However, since he is an adult, I'm not sure what the requirements are for him to be placed in a home. One school was for kids that had been through it, so there had been guardians, which were staff, but we called them that. Anyways, some kids that couldn't be trusted alone, which could be numerous things, anywhere from suicide watch to bullying others. These guardians were with Daniel even when he went to the bathroom. Every day from 7 a.m. to 3:25 in the afternoon, he had someone walking with him. It wasn't just Daniel that had a guardian. I want to make that clear. There were other kids that had different challenges. I'm using this real life example of Daniel because he needs structure. He needs the structure he had as a kid, as an adult, which I doubt he will get. I'm just so shocked that he went from being the sweetest kid to this. I no longer live in Colorado, so I'm not certain on the laws regarding the developmentally disabled. Unfortunately, I think his final home will end up being a jail cell. He is out of control, and I'm like, you and I agree. He is a predator. He's a creep. He is unhinged. He is the R word, thriving and craving off of social media attention. I don't know why I'm still typing. I'm sorry. I was very interested in that. I'm glad you did that. And no one came for me for the use of the R word. Normally, I'd refrain from calling anyone that. He is developmentally disabled. This is a nice word. I feel like Rick does. You know what I mean? You know what he said in that one episode about the R word. That's how I feel. If you're not disparaging the disabled, you're just saying that what the person just said is so low IQ that you would have. You know what I mean. It's not. It's different. It's not the hate them blanket trying to ban words. I just don't like it. Anyway, again, sorry, I'm still typing. I just hate witnessing this sweet kid developing emotionally as best as he could with constant structure every school day to being a completely lost, yucky person. Again, I don't approve or support any of what he does. I guess it's different when you've actually been with someone almost every day for a year and a half. I graduated the program and he stayed until he actually graduated high school at 18. I thought he said he didn't graduate high school. Oh, I don't know. Daniel says he didn't. Oh well, anyway. In my case, graduated meant that you're stable enough to go to a normal pub. Oh, okay. So he could have went to school at 18 and been one of them people that was there till he was 23, like old Cyrax. Okay. In my case, it was just borderline personality disorder, and I just simply could not function at a school without positive structure and reassurance. Yeah, I have a couple of friends with borderline personality disorder. Yeah, I know you aren't reading this to hear about me. Just wanted to give a bit of context. Thank you for the video. Oh yeah, here we go. I'll just read what I said. I think he was probably in better shape then as well because he was made to take his meds. Now we have unsupervised Daniel off his meds, beating up old men and stalking women. I'm bipolar. I feel your pain. Mine was always the depressive and risk taking. I take my meds now and I'm 100% better off before than I started taking them. It's very interesting that you went to school with Daniel. I appreciate you explaining that to me. I'm very grateful for that information. It makes Daniel make more sense to me. I didn't know he had someone with him 24/7. I just assumed he was getting worse because he wasn't receiving treatment. But now I know that even on his meds, he was incapable of interacting normally. Thanks for clearing that up for me. I'm sure I'll mention this in future videos. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a bad one. I walked to the gas station earlier with the sole purpose of getting a slice of pizza. Some old man had like 10 slices of pizza in there and none left. Yeah, it sucked, man. I forgot about that. I already forgot about that. Now I'm mad again. Like, bro, order a pizza. Don't steal everyone's lunch. And then I asked her for permission. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see this one. Mention you're on medicating and okay. I'm sorry you're having such a bad day. Okay. I know I'm sort of late reading this, so maybe your day has gotten slightly better. You're so sweet. I'm so glad I stumbled upon your channel. And on your mention of being medicated and still unable to interact normally, he could interact with the other kids. He was very capable of laughing and enjoying his time at recess with the other kids. However, he was super nonverbal. Sadly, most of the time he played alone. I remember seeing him play basketball alone, eating lunch alone. It was just really sad. I was a part of the weird kid table, and Daniel was a part of the special needs kid table. It's so sad remembering this. All the cool kids sat together like every other high school. Anyways, just irritating because no one has ever treated him right. People knew there was something wrong, and his only friends were his few guardians assigned to watch over him. I'm sorry I'm talking too much. My mom takes care of disabled adults and has for the last 10 years. Very good pay. So I know about a bit about developmentally disabled people and how they are able to function on a day-to-day basis. What is always suggested when dealing with the damn it, man. Developmentally disabled is structure, a repetitive, constant thing going on, like taking a shower at exactly 2 p.m. or eating a snack at exactly 11 a.m. every single day. This just helps them function. Daniel is on and off the streets, and there's no repetitive action or theme in his life. I don't know how he hasn't been placed in a group home by the he was, but he kicked holes in the walls and went crazy, and then they eventually had to kick him out because and they didn't even want to kick him out to begin with, but he still wanted to. They couldn't have him on his phone recording everybody and everything, and since that was a stipulation, that's why you know that's why it's that way. You know what I mean? That's why he had. It's sad. You know what I mean? It really is. All right, Daniel would benefit from that. There's something brewing with him. I know something big and bad is going to come from him, and this would be a great time for authority to step in and remove him from society before a mass something happens. Yeah, he went crazy on Jonas the Caretaker when he was in, yeah, he was in some group homes. Daniel is the perfect example of no one taking the mental health crisis in America seriously. Here, and I'm about to post why our suicide is the highest rate in Western countries. Our modern life makes us more lonely than ever. We work harder than medieval serfs and we receive less in return. Even serfs could go to the doctor. If you're at the bottom, you're doing worse than a literal peasant. What help would you receive? Some scumbag telling you buying something that costs $50 is a luxury you can't afford. Don't get me started on politics and society. All right. Well, that's it. Y'all have a good one. That was a very interesting comment that she left. All right. Have a good one later on. Bye.